Hey, Tomato.
Yeah.
I got a question for you. Even though I already used my ability, would you be super mad if every day, just for funsies, I tried to make a Slayer shot?
Would I be mad? Yes. But
Would
I
I
would
do
let you do
it?
it.
Tomato,
Yeah.
would you be mad if I made a Slayer
Yes.
shot, even though I'm okay?
Now, for those of you who have been hanging around in CT for a while, you know that Monster Seeking Monster is a script written by our good friend Art. Art is a regular around here. Not as often as we'd like. Obviously, we would love to see Art more. But we have a script here that is just a classic, so to speak. We've done this script multiple times. They've always been good games. I think it's just a really well balanced thought of. It's a good script. It's just a solid script. Is that Patters of Patters TTV? No, that's P from PTTV. Sorry. No, that actually, yes, that is Patters. Patters is joining us for a game this week. So we have a little bit of a crossover episode going today. Now, Navean, this script, I was going over it before you came into chat in the pregame. I was talking about all the silly things you can do in this script. I was mentioning we could have a bounty hunter turn a poppy grower evil. That's a thing that can be done. We could have a damsel with no huntsman, obviously. We can have a puzzle drunk lycanthrope, which then led us down the conversation of how good of a character the lycanthrope is. There are opinions, we'll just say. We could have a puzzle drunk virgin, which obviously causes some issues, or a poisoned virgin that can cause plenty of issues. A leech hosted virgin. So many things you can do on this script. But in the spirit of Friday the 13th, I feel like they're going to expect us to try to really pull out the stops, and I'm kind of the opinion that maybe we just hit the old shuffle characters button and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's a good place to start. I think that, so like the World Cup, the way that we do those is you shuffle characters and then you get up to 5 changes. And I kind of like, even without the restrictions of you get X amount of changes, that's often what I do when I am just, especially when I'm testing scripts and I'm sort of stress testing different setups by myself. I just hit random and I maybe see, is there anything here that I want to change, and, make a few changes and then toss out the tokens and see what happens.
Well, we got some things going on here. We have a little monster, which means we would have to change one of these minions to minions out from the demon. Yeah. We have a huntsman who adds a damsel, which could keep our outsider count consistent, or we could add another outsider if we want, due to the fact that the huntsman can add the damsel on top of whatever the normal outsider count is. We also have a bounty hunter who can really mess things up. I mean, like, really mess things up.
Potentially, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that could be done right here. Yeah, apparently MRAM called Little Monster with Lycan. Now, do we want to keep it as the issue? I mean, I personally think this exact setup not super balanced, even if we take Little Monster out and put in like a Baron or a Scarlet Woman. Even if we put in Scarlet Woman and don't adjust the outsiders, it's not super balanced.
Yeah, I agree with Cosmo. Lil Monster Lycan, it's all right. It's not my favorite. I think the biggest reason for that is that, part of Lil Monster's balancing aspect is that the storyteller gets to pick the kill. And when you have a lycanthrope, a lot of that storyteller agency for balancing is taken out of your hands.
Correct.
And put into the players. And like, that's fine. But I've seen that result in some fine games, but I've also seen it result in some games where, you're at a point where as a storyteller, you're like, yeah, I kind of want to kill an evil player right now, but you just can't because the lycanthrope is making picks,
I have a question. I have a question. What if if we have this exact setup right now with Lil Monster, let's just take Lycan out of it for now. Let's just take it out of the conversation.
Sure.
We have 3 minions who are going to have access over Lil Monster. What happens if you have a magician going on there?
Well, Magician and Lil Monster are currently hard jinxed. They cannot both be in play together.
That would explain why that makes zero fucking sense to me. Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So, there you go. I mean, it's almost like they thought of everything. um, so yeah, basically a strong hatred jinx there. That makes sense. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking. I mean, this is a very powerful minion suite. I mean, Poisoner, Pit Hag, Scarlet Woman is like
Yeah.
really strong. But I think that Lycan just shits all over it. I just don't feel comfortable having the Lycan in. I think having Snake Charmer in is fine.
Yeah, we could do that. Alternatively, instead of Lil Monster, we could change it to one of the more traditional demons, like an Imp or a Fangu.
Which gives Evil a little bit more. I mean, Evil already has a lot of agency between Poisoner and Pit Hag, but
yeah.
But
I'm also fine leaving it as Lil Monster and having the Snake Charmer in.
Is this a Poppy Grower game?
Good question. Do we want it to be a Poppy Grower game?
I did tease at them that we could have an evil Poppy Grower. What do you do as an evil Poppy Grower? Just get yourself killed?
Yeah, you try to get yourself killed immediately. Like, there's nothing else. You're literally like an evil Poppy Grower is basically an outsider, but for the evil team.
Yeah, I can see that not being the best.
Yeah, so mostly you probably try to get yourself killed pretty early. You might play a sort of like outed evil to try to draw the attention from town. So there's things that you can do, but
Snake Charmer Pit Hag makes early Snake Charming not suck. It does.
You mean Poppy Grower?
Poppy Grower, yeah.
Yeah.
What if we just leave it as is? And what if we had an evil virgin? And the goal is going to be for the virgin to find the evil team, and for the evil team to find the virgin to give the little monster to the quote unquote confirmed player.
I mean, yeah, we could do that.
Uh-oh, I know that voice. What are your reservations about this idea, Navean?
Nothing specific. It's just you have to show the bounty hunter the virgin fairly early on. Otherwise, the evil team's not going to know that they're evil at all and isn't going to pass them the token. And like, there's just no way for evil. There's no spy or widow, so that evil can't be sure that the virgin is actually just evil. Like, that could be, something else going on. But like, we can definitely try that.
Suspects that maybe they're puzzle drunk.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, exactly. Like, I think we might not get to see what we would be hoping for, which would be the minions just handing the evil virgin the baby. But it could be interesting.
Evil Huntsman would just make me. I would just punt my guess.
Yeah, I mean, an evil huntsman. I think if you're an evil huntsman, you try to find your damsel, and then you claim like. You just say out loud in public, hey, I'm the huntsman. I got turned evil by a bounty hunter, and here's the damsel evil team. You should guess it, because I'm never picking them.
You know what? We'll do this, and then we'll have, like, Pixie Slayer? Maybe Pixie Huntsman?
Yeah, I like that. Either one of those would be fine. Probably Pixie Slayer, but I think either Slayer or Huntsman is fine.
All right, let's do it up. Oh my, what a field of red we have there.
The tool, once again, giving Silver Chef 2s. It did that the other week. Like, everything that I kept sending out was just all Chef 2s all night. Yes, luckily no chef on this script.
And no info, like, there's not a lot of info. Actually, maybe to that point, like, maybe they need some kind of info, right? Maybe, like, we give them an amnesiac with, like, kind of a generic amnesiac ability.
I think they're fine.
Okay,
they're going to have inferred info from a Slayer shot. King will eventually get info because it's our choice when to kill that king. We can also run the king's special, like, alternative rule where the king gets info when it's equal to. I like that one quite a bit. If a Snake Charmer ever comes out, they're going to have Snake Charmer info. I think if the Huntsman finds the damsel, we can look at giving damsel an info roll there. But I think they have enough to sort of go off of initially.
And Rez is going to know that Malishon has... Aw, isn't that cute?
Yeah, Rez being the pixie to Malishon is going to be fun and interesting. We'll see how that goes.
Should we go to mimic a poppy grower? Or at least... No, we can't even mimic a poppy grower. We have to tell them... Do we wake them individually to vote on who has the demon? Do you want us to wake them all at once? What do we do?
So there's no poppygrower or magician. There's also no lunatic on the script, so I don't see any reason to not just wake all of the evil team together and have them pick who's holding.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right, well, this is going to be a game. Let's see how they work on this, and we'll head back.
Hey.
I honestly,
Hello.
this is not hello. It's not a joke. Oh, sorry, you guys.
No, go ahead. What's not a joke?
Oh, I was talking about the MCU. Continue, sorry.
Oh, okay. The last MCU thing I saw, I think, was WandaVision. So trust me, I'm very behind. But pretty much anything you say is probably going to be spoilers, so don't worry about it.
I'm also behind, but also I don't care.
Yeah, I'm
Endgame, and then like anything after that is like what?
Why did you think I was someone else?
No reason.
Okay.
I just want to say hi because you said hi.
Well, hi. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Everybody go to sleep. Okay, bye.
All right.
Tired.
Dan Humble Knight says hi, chat. So, you have been told hi. Send characters. Did I fuck anything up? No, we're good. Ring. Okay. So, we choose who gets Lil Monster, and they are informed that they're all informed that there's a damsel. But only one of them is informed who the king is.
Right. So basically, we're going to go to them. We're going to gather them together. They get to choose who holds the little monster. While they're all gathered together, we might as well just tell them there's a damsel in play.
Yep.
They get to choose who holds the little monster. We send them back to their individual cabins, and then whoever's holding will tell them that Lycan is the king.
All right. Sounds good to me. Let's bring them all together. So we'll start with Aiden. Hello.
Oh, you're visiting me early. What role have you given me? Oh, that role. Hi.
Well, it's about to get even more exciting because you're about to host a party in your cabin. I don't know how to do this though because I suck at this. I can't see.
It's a little monster, isn't it?
You know what? I'm gonna should we just drag Aiden down to the lower cabin? Would that make it easier?
Maybe it. Probably, yeah.
Okay, there we go.
News.
We did a thing. Hello, the Arc of Evil.
Oh no.
Can I just check the names? Aiden, Ryback, thank you.
Without having any kind of confirmation or any other kind of discussion, I have two things. One is a statement, one is a question. The first statement is there is a damsel in play. And the question is, by indication only, who is holding the baby?
Ryback.
Aiden.
It's Ryback. It is then.
Ryback it is then. Awesome. Thank you.
Fuck.
Get wrecked, idiot.
Get wrecked.
Fuck y'all.
All right. You are the demon. I am here to inform you that Lycan is the king.
Interesting. Okay.
That's it?
Thank you.
Yep. And we now go to that person. Hello. That worked out about as well as you can imagine.
Right back. Sorry. Hello.
Who would you like to poison?
Let's go for. Let's go for Bruce.
I'm gonna choose Bruce.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much.
No worries.
Hello.
Hi.
Look at you charming all these snakes.
Oh, there's so many snakes to charm too.
I know.
That's great.
Who would you like to choose?
This is my 112th favorite character.
Which is the one that's below this?
Heretic.
Nice.
Yeah.
I am going to oh god. Oh, I hate this so much. I'm going to snake charm. All right, I'm going to clear one person and then I'm just going to back off. So I'm going to snake charm Emma.
You choose Emma. God damn it, Bruce.
Don't don't do it.
Go back to sleep.
Oh, thank God. Thank you.
Never gets old. Just never gets old.
My heart.
Hello.
Hi.
I am here to tell you that you are aware that there is a Slayer in play.
Fantastic.
There you go. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Oh, I went to the wrong person. Sorry, Dan.
I was confused.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
I mean, would I like to? Absolutely. Am I going to? No, I'll use it tomorrow night.
You're going to use it tomorrow?
Yeah, I mean, don't hold me to that, but yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you very much. Hello, Day.
Hello. Did you give out rolls yet?
I sent out rolls.
Yeah, I apparently fell out of my seat during that point.
That's perfectly fine. I'm here to inform you that you are the virgin.
Oh, I can live with that.
I'm here to tell you that you're an evil virgin.
Intriguing. I can live with that too.
All right, sounds good.
Thank you much.
Bye-bye. Right, we had to figure out who Emma was going to see first.
Yeah. Well, I think Ryback is not the right one to show, although technically we could. They do have a Scarlet Woman, so...
Yep. So Ryback could be Slayer shot, die, and the game doesn't end.
That is correct.
In that case, I believe the way that it works is that, the Scarlet Woman is given the little monster token immediately. Technically, it says tonight, but I mean it's immediate.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
yeah.
Well, you can also just give Day.
The way that often gets interpreted is that when the Scarlet Woman catches the baby immediately after an execution, the baby doesn't move for that night. So the Scarlet Woman becomes the demon and then is going to be the demon the next day.
Really? So basically if that happens and the Slayer was to shoot the baby, the evil can't lose for the rest of that day because there is no demon. I mean, there is no baby.
No, the Scarlet Woman becomes the demon immediately, but they don't get to move it the next night.
They don't get to move it the next night, really?
Yeah, that is an interpretation. We don't have to rule it that way, but that is a ruling that I have seen made.
Interesting.
But we don't have a little monster write-up, so we can't say for sure.
I mean, okay. I mean, it's a thing. All right. Do we want to give Day and just get that out of the way? No rhyme intended.
We could. It would mean that Emma would be executed immediately if Emma makes the nom on Day, which is kind of funny, and what Mullibach wants to see.
And what Mullibach wants to see,
it'll also cause a
obviously.
lot of confusion because, like, they're gonna think that Emma's probably either they're gonna realize that, oh no, we have an evil virgin on our hands, let's not all claim to the virgin, or they're gonna think that maybe they were puzzle drunk or poisoned on night one.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. I mean, we could go with it. I mean, Emma might also not push on it.
Yeah, that's also entirely possible. Or have somebody else nominate on her behalf to not give away who the bounty hunter is. That's also common.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Maya has said something in chat here that I think makes a lot of sense about the Scarlet Woman Little Monster thing, which is to have it not move that next night. Otherwise, it's just busted and you get an infinite number of Scarlet Woman catches with no drawbacks. You know, I would say the drawback is you as the storyteller can kill the Scarlet Woman in the night. Like, you can put an end to it at some point to prevent them from continuously doing that. But I agree that, you know, it feels more in line with sort of the intent there of what a Scarlet Woman should do. I think also personally, I've considered things like in a Scarlet Woman Little Monster scenario, the Scarlet Woman can only catch the demonhood once, and they act as sort of like a once per game trigger rather than an infinite Scarlet Womaning. I think either way, that could make it a little bit more balanced.
I am going to go and tell Lycan what their role is, and then we can go to Emma and give Day.
Okay.
It would appear you missed your character.
Yeah, I noticed that I wasn't sat down, noticed Day wasn't sat down, and sat down myself and pinged Day and said, hey, you need to sit down. And I didn't know if I'd missed the characters or not.
This is where I do the Captain America sits in a chair thing and like, so, you didn't get your character. You are the king.
Oh boy, okay.
And I mean, if asked, we will clarify the way that we run things with King is the way that Steven has suggested as possible, which is that you also will gain information on half. It doesn't have to be less than half.
I now need to quickly check Night Order. The king goes after the demon kills. So if there are 5 dead and we go to sleep, demon kills down to 6.
You would get info.
I would, then I need info that night. Okay.
Yep.
Thank you.
No problem. Hello. Are you there?
Hello.
Was that English?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I am here to give you a name, and that name for your first client is Day.
Okay. Day it shall be.
Thank you very much. And that's it, guys. That's the whole night. That's literally all there is.
Yeah, not a whole lot going on yet.
Well, that's about to change. This could be day 1 re-rack territory, honestly. I don't think it will be, but it can be.
With the Scarlet Woman in play, it's very unlikely. They would have to
Slayer shoot
back and then execute Patters.
But it's possible.
It's technically possible. I don't think it'll happen, but it is possible.
Starting predictions for you guys. Wager your blood monies, and we'll get the first day started. Good morning, town. I can say that much like Malishon's takeout order, everything in town went to shit.
Patters. Stick with it. Continue.
Sorry, like Patters' takeaway order. See, notice how I went from takeout to takeaway? I'm starting to, I want to be respectful of regional linguisms. Like Patters' takeaway, the everything in town is shit. Guys, it's okay. I can go back and edit it in YouTube. I have the capability to do that.
They'll never know.
They'll never know. Take 3.
Take over next time.
Nice. That's pretty good. The storytellers are dead. The town's in shambles. Nobody has gotten their takeaway, and the demon is probably responsible for at least 2 out of those 3 things. You guys have 10 minutes. Oh, and by the way, it's day 1.
Oh?
No, there's no Leviathan on the script.
I was gonna say there's no.
You got to do it every now and then.
By proclamation, I am your king. Kneel, fucking peasants.
All of my peasants, I am your
No,
ruler.
you're not.
I am your king.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. I want to do a 1-for-1.
Okay, I can do a 1-for-1.
Okay, and maybe a roll swap.
Oh, I was looking for a roll swap.
Oh, perfect. I think I'm the perfect roll swap candidate.
Okay. I'm the bounty hunter.
Is a bounty hunter?
Hello.
Hi, chat. I'm bluffing amnesiac, so I'm getting my info.
Okay. Would you like me to give you a fake amni ability? Would you like to guess an amni ability?
You guys came into my room last night. We said hi and exchanged like 5 or 6 words, and then you guys left. And you gave me a yes.
All right, so I gave you a yes, and that's it.
Yep.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Cool.
All right, awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm okay. We'll see, right? Never know with these things.
Do you want to do 3s?
Yeah, I'll do 3 with you.
I'll do a 3. I should pick another 2, but I'll figure that out at some point. So what are you?
I am the noble, the bounty hunter, or the choir boy.
Okay, cool. So if you're the bounty hunter, I assume you have a ping, and we'll probably hear it in town at some point. If you're the choir boy, then you trust one of the 2 kings, and if you're noble, you've got some noble pings. Cool. I am one of the huntsman, the bounty hunter, or the virgin.
Got it. Thank you.
At least 2 princes, like the song.
Ultimately, I don't want to kill a poppygoer, and I don't want to kill a king, so I'm down. I'm fine with it. You want to do this, and if we want to go down where one of us is a pixie, that's fine. That works too.
Yep.
Well, yeah, I guess one of you might be. Yeah, okay, I see.
I mean, it's annoying, but Pixie King, I guess, is legal.
You would have to be the pixie in that world. You realize that, like, you're not the pixie, of course, because you can't be because you're the king. But if you were, you would be the pixie. Do you see what I'm saying? Logically,
Yes.
although you're not,
okay,
you would be
listening to.
Well, I'm saying for the sake of argument, because obviously there can't be two kings. I'm saying that obviously Rebecca is no longer claiming king. What I'm saying is if they want to publicly claim king and we want to explain it later, we can say that one of us is a pixie.
Understood.
It's fine, but have you ever heard of a civil war?
It's something we can say for the rest of the town to understand what's going on.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. I think I've come out of this conversation with a little bit more information that way, which is important.
How about?
It's like a meme now at this point. It feels kind of bad that Day was your first ping because everyone likes to dogpile on day one. I don't know why. It's a thing that just happens.
Because it's day one.
Day one. It's time to kill Day on day one.
Day one is H, and I don't know how many people watching this will get that, but you do, and that's.
Day one is
I sure as shit don't.
It's so
it's
good.
a wrestling thing.
It was the best thing that was in wrestling for like what 4 years ago, 5 years ago.
Yeah, day one is H.
Day one is H. All right, thanks. Reservoir.
Someone in chat says USOS.
USOS.
I don't know what that's referring to. I thought maybe that was a wrestling.
It's the Usos. Yeah, because their music came out and they're like something since day one ish, and so everyone's just like day one is H.
No, that was from the Fashion Files.
Oh yeah, the Fashion Files. Yes, the Fashion Police are the best thing
I loved
for the
it.
longest time, and I'm so sad.
Day one is H. I was gonna say, Demira, go back and watch the Fashion Files. You don't really need to know anything about wrestling.
Yeah, just YouTube search Fashion Files, like WWE Fashion Files. It is a hoot.
It's the best.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go now. Thanks, Pierce.
Thank you.
Don't pick me. I'm not the damsel. I think Resnor is more likely evil than the damsel.
Okay.
But she could be the damsel.
Okay.
She definitely lied to me.
Gotcha.
I'm just not sure why yet.
Okay.
I get that,
sounds
Tori.
good. I'll put that red thumb there, and I'll see if I can.
These players are
talk to her
awesome-ish.
myself. Then. Feel free to tell me anything you want. Like I said, I recognize the Huntsman claim is always, evil adjacent.
Sure.
Yeah. I think I'll Slayer shoot you today.
Okay. You gonna spray or shoot me?
I'll Slayer shoot you.
What's that word? It's like it's a fine piece of steak. Starts with the letter F.
Why do you do this to me?
Ryback, does it take the fun away if I say it?
It's serious. Wait.
If you have too much steak, is that fellatio?
Nice.
Yes. Fellatio.
Well, that's not what I said. I said fellatio. I emphasized the other T.
You don't. When you're talking about a fillet, you don't say the T.
And so when you ejaculate, you're
fillet.
coming on you. No.
Nice.
No.
Nice. I love that.
You're issuing from your sirloins.
Hey, it's good. That's good.
This is the best day ever.
Hunter could very well be a leech target.
Could be.
So if you all want to kill me, that will serve my purpose, I guess. But
I didn't see a beanie swap.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be honest with you today. I'm the bounty hunter.
You're the bounty hunter.
That's what you were saying. Okay, that was it comes up as chat.
Yeah.
That's why I had to check.
I'm having a good time here. I apologize if you're not evil.
That's fine. I mean, it's the way of the game, right?
Yeah.
I will remind you. Like my first thought is when I hear bounty hunter pings, I think they're evil. I'm willing to benefit of the doubt here and think that you are a bounty hunter who truly got a ping on me. But I will remind you that poppy grower exists, poisoner exists, leech exists. So
yes,
your ping is not guaranteed useful. All of that said, I might as well hard claim to you, I am the virgin, good or evil. So I'm going to get my shot. I'm going to be able to at least prove my character type if I'm executed or if I'm nominated. So
that is actually really helpful.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Interesting.
Which I would further point out, were I the evil virgin, it would not have been in my benefit to tell you this, because it would have been in my benefit for, if you were truly the bounty hunter, for you to die picking me and therefore not being able to find my
Pushing
evil
too
team.
hard.
I think it might be worth me just.
Hello.
And you want to chat?
Do we have time?
We have a minute.
Let's rock it. Let's do it, Dan.
Okay.
Emma?
Or like,
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Regret this. It's
Oh,
fine.
probably not. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
It's totally fine. I'm now getting the vibe that I just made a terrible mistake, and that's okay. We'll have a day one re-rack, and that's fine. That really the only people who suffer in that are Navean and Tomato, and it will make for great content, so that's fine. They can't be mad if it's great content.
All right.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
Bye. For chat's benefit, Jason just hard claim huntsman to me and said that they promised that they would make a damsel guest tonight. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I told them who I believe the damsel is. This, I realize, could be me flat out telling a minion who the damsel is. And then, oopsies, that's bad for the good team. However, it's possible that Jason is good. It's also possible the person I believe is the damsel is evil. So I don't know what's gonna happen.
I'm very excited to see how it plays out.
I don't know, but so I guess I slightly apologize if it results in a day one re-rec.
And to that I say, you're all good.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay.
Bye.
Oh boy, I done fucked up.
No, you're good.
They all got back before the dragon attacked. God damn it. All right.
We'd love to see
I'm gonna give you guys about 90 seconds, and then we're opening up nominations.
I'd like to say something, if that's okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm the bounty hunter.
Okay.
And I frequently, whenever I see bounty hunters, they are painted as evil very rapidly. I have an evil ping on somebody that would pretty much clear that world up for me. It will not clear the world up on the person that I'm going to nominate, but it will clear the world up for me. And I sure would like to nominate my bounty hunter ping today.
Bruce, I will note, I just realized there is a situation where it doesn't clear it up for you, which I'm now slightly concerned of. If you are a self-eviling bounty hunter.
That's reasonable and also
rare.
Something that we'll worry about at a different time.
Also, there's the whole idea of you could be drunk via Puzzle Master.
Bruce, whoever you want to vote on, I think let's use the bounty hunter to its ability. Let's kill the first person you saw.
That person was me, by the way, which is where this discussion is coming from.
Oh,
interesting.
I knew that. Also, Reznora claims Slayer and shoots Bruce.
And shoots Bruce. Interesting.
Yeah.
What's your weapon of choice?
GG.
You know what? Let's use Zertner.
Reznora loads Zertner into the, I was going to say catapult, but I guess in that case it would be a dogapult. And Dr. Ronald Zertner, PhD, goes flying through the air and lands comfortably on their paws. There is no effect.
Okay.
And with that, I'll open up nominations.
Yeah, I did tell Reznora. Bruce would like to nominate Day.
Bruce is executed and dies. Everybody go to sleep.
Evil Virgin!
What?
Except not.
Evil Virgin! Evil Virgin!
Well, it's a thing that happened.
Yep. So certainly from Bruce and possibly Emma's perspective, it's likely that there's an evil virgin around. From everybody else's perspective, that bounty hunter might be lying or might be poisoned or drunk somehow.
Yeah, let's find out. All right, let's go to Aiden first. Hello.
Okay, that's interesting. I'm quite happy with myself. That's to be true. Okay, so I suppose you want me to pick someone else.
I do.
Oh, do I have to? Wow. Yeah, I suppose I better. I'm gonna pick FM Jason, please.
Gonna pick FM Jason. You got
Jason,
it.
I'm kind of kind, you know.
Yeah. That's cute. I like that. That was good. Thank you very much. I can never remember this. Lil Monster goes after Pit Hag.
Yeah. So the actual point where La Monster goes is basically grouped in with all the other demons. So we're gonna do the minion stuff first, and then they get to pick who goes where, and we decide who to kill.
All right. Please choose a player and a character.
All right. Either there's a puzzle master or we have a confirmed virgin. I'd like to turn Aiden into the leech, please.
Yeah, choose Aiden and choose Leech.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Hey, Aiden.
Hello.
You are now the Leech.
Oh boy!
And guess what? You get to poison someone.
Shit's about to go down. I don't know. Let's go for. Oh, do I? No. I'm gonna shoot in the dark. Let's go for Emma.
Can you give it to Emma?
Yes, please.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Got out if I just fucked it up.
Also, Lycan is the king.
Brilliant.
Please pick a character to kill, or please choose a player to kill. Keep in mind that the only way that you could have become the Leech is through pit hagging, so we may honor it, we may not.
Yep, I am very aware that new demon deaths are arbitrary. I think I said that word right. Arbitrary.
Yep.
I will try and kill someone just to see what happens. I'm gonna go with Malashan, please, and see if you honor it or not.
Navean and I will determine the efficacy of your attempt to kill. Thank you.
All right.
Well, that's a thing that happened. Okay, so I don't think we kill Malashan.
Yeah, I think 0 deaths is the right call right now.
Yeah, I think that 2 deaths would be nice, but this is a savage evil team right now. So I'm pretty sure no deaths would be the best for balance.
Yeah, so I think no deaths. I think we should, when we get to it, Emma, we need to think real hard about the pings that Emma gets, because we don't want to make it so obvious that, you know, Emma just realizes, oh my God, I'm a leech host, although they might already have that in the backs of their minds. So, you know, they do have a Scarlet Woman. What we do need to think about is the Leech Scarlet Woman scenario at Final 5. I use a house rule occasionally where if the Leech host is executed at Final 5, making the Scarlet Woman become the demon at 3 alive, they only are allowed to pick a host so that they don't get to host and kill and auto win.
Right. Generally, auto winning on 5 is not a good look.
It's in a script that doesn't have like multiple deaths at night, and therefore it's much harder for the good team to sort of play around that. It doesn't feel all that fun.
Yeah.
So we can choose that house rule if we want, or not, and we can let the players, you know, play around that.
Well, let's go to Jason and see if Jason is going to pick Malashan, which I think unfortunately they will.
All right, well, let's go.
Hello.
Hello.
Would you like to use your ability?
So I had a really interesting conversation with Malashan, who says they think Resnora is the damsel, and then Resnora says that Malashan hard claimed damsel.
Okay.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah, so
that may be where the impression came from.
So I'm sitting there going, I don't know if one of them is the damsel or if just none of that's happening. But I said I was gonna use it.
I mean, listen, who are you beholden to? I mean, don't get me wrong, if you want to use it, but just don't feel like you have to do it just because you said you were going to, and there's filmographic evidence that you did say you were going to.
I did say don't hold me to that though. I am going to not use it and tell everyone that I, in fact, did use it.
Jason confirmed coward. Got it. Awesome.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Also, yes, I'm absolutely a coward.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And that's it. There is nothing else to do tonight.
Indeed, there's not. They're probably going to be killing Day today to clear up the world of the evil virgin, but unfortunately, it means Day is going to be pushing really hard against whoever a real bounty hunter is. Should that ever come out that Bruce is not, eventually it will, right? That Bruce isn't the bounty hunter.
Correct.
So yeah, I think it might be a slight uphill battle, but you never know. You know, we'll have to wait and see how things go.
I think that Ryback may genuinely want to switch back to Lil Monster at some point.
He might, and if he does, then we will get there when we get there.
Sounds good. Okay. Wait, actually, question. If Ryback does make a Lil Monster, deaths are arbitrary, but can we kill the leech without killing the leech host?
No. So, the way that would happen is Ryback would have to target, one of himself or Patters, or possibly Day if Day is still alive, to become the Lil Monster. That player is then holding the token. And then we can kill two players, one of whom is the host and one of whom will be Aiden the Leech. If Ryback chooses to make a player like Aiden himself back into Lil Monster, then we would just end up killing the Lil Monster token independently, because there'd be no way for there to be a Lil Monster and a Leech in play.
Right.
So it gets weird. If Ryback asks about it, we should probably let him know how some of that would work.
Yeah, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring him back. Well, it turns out that not only are people's takeaway orders not being fulfilled, but it turns out that some people are ordering takeaway, pressing the checkout button, and then just fucking dying as soon as they click the checkout button. So this app, whatever it is literally a killer app.
Fuck's sake.
You caught it before I even said it. In other news, knowing that, though, nobody ordered food last night. Nobody died.
Interesting.
Everybody looks at the script to see what the fuck that's about.
That means either the demon sunk it into Bruce, a
Pit
change.
9 minutes.
Or the poisoned the demon
Mal-
for some reason.
Mal, can we talk?
Or Amni.
Sure, it's not
Aiden,
possible.
wanna have a chat?
Hi.
Did anything happen to you last night?
No.
Fuck.
Huntsman.
I'm not the huntsman, but a huntsman approached me, and I said, "You know what? Fuck it. Live, laugh, love. You only live once. I told them you were the damsel."
Okay, was that Jason?
Yeah.
Okay, I told Jason I wasn't the damsel, so may not have picked me.
Oh. Okay. All right. When did you tell Jason you weren't the damsel? Because my whisper with Jason was like the last whisper of the day.
It was before that, so we'll...
Lycan is good, and I am tremendously good for good right now.
I just don't believe the king.
That's fine. I'm better than a king. Believe me, they said you could be the king, and I said, you know what? I want to be this. And it's
Better than a king.
and I am just going to chill out and wait for the dragon.
According to Kanye and Jay-Z, that would make you a god.
Of sorts. I think my token relates to the gods.
Well, the best character on this script is Pixie. So, are you the Pixie, Ryback?
I've reached Emma.
Emma may or may not be the puzzle master. It's fine. We have a backup leech. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, if Emma dies, you'll be outed, but we're going to move on. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you leave so I can talk to the Maida?
Yeah,
I'm bluffing
cool.
Amni.
Oh, cool. I won't do that then.
Yeah.
What would you like to guess your Amni ability is?
Well, yesterday I guessed that it's to do with nominations. And what you and Navean did today, last night, was woken me up and told me virgin.
Ooh, okay.
So today I'm going to ask, is it to do with evil players?
And I'm going to give you...
Of course you give me a no, of course not.
I'm going to give you whatever the fuck you want, man.
Because the overall ability is each night, asterisk, learn an out-of-play character whilst the dead outnumber the living.
You know, it's
Demeter,
funny.
I'm a prince. I'm a prince.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're the anti-king. I think that would make
the
you
inverse king.
I think that would make you a
the
queen.
prince. The anti-king. You've made a lot. Don't say that one again.
You're right. I mean, I can't say that to people of a certain country.
Yeah, not here. Not in the UK.
Yeah.
No, I'm a king in waiting. You know, I'm getting all the information first, and then I'm building on it. I'm the Prince of Wales. Okay, which is why you've given it to me.
I'm very happy.
With a king.
I'm very
British,
happy that I'm going to have a
the
clip
Prince
of
of
that.
Wales.
I'm going to have a
Thank
clip
you.
of you saying, "I'm the Prince of Wales."
You've earned it. All right.
Snake Charmer, Magician. Puzzle, SC, Magic. Yeah, that's what will fit on a custom note. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you.
Storyteller, can I console, please?
Absolutely.
Thank you. Bye, Emma. Sorry to kick you out. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Just potentially doing an Amni thing and then, yeah, having a bit of fun.
Cool.
Yeah, just
what sort of Amni ability are you leaning towards potentially?
I'll let you know when I think of one.
I have utter faith in you.
At least someone does. Is it?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Is it you that's got a chat with you?
Yeah, my ability is each night I wake up. Someone said it in chat. They were like, each night, Storyteller wakes you up to say hi.
Oh, that's nice. I'm hoping chat has some more faith in me than I have in faith in myself. But at least I'll have one supporter in you, guaranteed.
Chat, do you have faith? Give us some what's the word I'm looking for? Some inspiration and some faith behind Aiden.
He rocks up, stays up way too late in the UK time zone, and hopes the best.
I'm sure that chat is going to come through for you.
Thank you.
Spatters is just chatting with Day. That's all I got, and the same justification could be made for you talking to me right now. So
yeah, that's fair.
For my world, Day is just super evil, so it might not be a bad idea to go after Day. But whatever you want, you're living, and I'm not.
Yeah, I'll see how I feel.
Sounds good.
And whichever one of them it is that's the magician can't come after them because they're not going to die.
That's fair. I mean, although I guess it is information, though, one way or the other, right?
Yeah.
I mean, then you kind of know it's a leech, and you know one person that isn't the leech poison. So.
Yeah. What I will say, though, out of that is interesting, I believe if that is the case, and that is what happened, I believe it was a Little Monster game and became a leech game because the Little Monster token died without a player dying.
All right.
That way there's only one demon in play. Because if there's two demons, oh boy, we got problems.
Yeah. I can't.
So,
they're a little. I don't think there can be.
Yeah. Oh, well, there can be. There's nothing stopping them from being multiple demons. It's just not very good for the town.
Well, this has been a very enlightening conversation.
I always think Fangu or Leech are the most likely ones to go in.
Yeah. Yep.
Just because, yeah.
Temp virus.
Any thoughts on demon candidates early?
What
don't.
happened? Oh,
so
boy.
actually, I think I don't have people. I actually think Leech is more likely because if there is a damsel, there's a potential to take away a win condition.
Mm-hmm.
And there's only two outsiders. You don't get to add the outsider in, so I think Leech is more likely. As far as people, I don't know. I had weird conversations with Dan. Emma's openly claiming an outsider, which is a little odd on a.
I'm gonna sit here and not talk to anyone else today. Fine.
Oh,
Hey, Demeta.
Yeah.
I got a question for you.
I have an answer, probably.
Okay. Even though I already used my ability, would you be super mad if every day, just for funsies, I tried to make a Slayer shot?
Would I be mad? Yes.
Demeta?
But I would let you do it.
right, cool. I'm gonna do it for funsies.
Tomato,
Yeah.
would you be mad if I made a slayer
Yes.
shot, even though I'm okay?
And the reason for it has nothing to do with the fact that it's Rez. It just has to do with the fact that Rez asked first. And generally, the way that it goes is that when someone asks something of the teacher in a classroom, you let them do it. But that if everybody else starts to want to do it, too bad. First come, first serve. This is how life works. You deal with it.
Got
Hey,
it.
Tomato,
Yeah, Dan?
can I have a storyteller console?
Sure. See, that's a real question.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm still bluffing. I'm bluffing. I'm the mutant bluffing the amnesiac, or I'm the mutant bluffing the poppy grower, bluffing the amnesiac right now. So I've told two people poppy grower. Everybody else in town, I've told amnesiac. Nobody believes it. It's super fun. But I know, and if I get executed, I get executed. But I'm gonna go with my ability is you learn each night if a good player chose another good player. So the idea is if a snake charmer in town picked a good player, I would get a yes. Or the huntsman, or there's like one or lycanthrope. Those would all be like yeses, and then I would get a no otherwise.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So you gave me a no last night because the lycanthrope picked an evil player last night.
Okay, that sounds good.
Cool.
Thank you.
Oh, shit.
And with that, Dragon has already got you guys back. I don't have to do anything. You guys have avoided the dragon the entire day today. Well done. Nominations are open.
Day nominates Day.
Oh,
Day nominates Day. Why?
It sounds like town wants to kill me, and my food just got here. So the sooner I can get my accusation and nomination done, the sooner I can go get my food off the front porch.
I'd like to give special shout out to the fact that it is day 2, and I am just now setting the nomination time down to 1 second. Very special day. Very special day. We would need 6 for this to pass.
I think, for what it's worth, if we kill Day now, I think as a town we're more likely to trust Day. Therefore, I think now is the right time to do it.
I think
6 is enough.
Yep.
I think that if we don't kill Day, there's issues of having to deal with later Day potentially being evil, and also due to the fact that there was no deaths last night, especially there being a pit hag is definitely on the table, which means if Day is evil, we then have to deal with that issue later.
Yeah, I agree. I talked with Day today, and I'll talk with my thinkings, my findings, my thoughts, whatever you want to call it. Last night was one of a few things. Pit hag changing the demon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Little monster sinking for a weird reason. And there was a third one.
Poisoner.
Amnesiac ability.
Amnesiac ability, poisoner, those sort of things.
Poisoner when they don't know who the demon is.
The idea that the idea that it's a little monster game and Day is evil means if we execute Day, then they can have a whole little monster. But I do not think I'm more inclined to think that Bruce is poison, if I'm honest.
Poppy grow a game with a poisoner picking the demon is an interesting world.
But we have solved the Bruce Day problem by doing this.
Second call for nominations.
I think if the poisoner hit the demon, it's because it's a magician, and the poisoner did it to find out which one's real. And I think magician poisoner is a lot more likely than Poppy Grower, because it's a lot harder to pick the demon. There's a lot more options.
Is it possible that a potential poisoner has picked a lichen?
Poisoner picks Lycan, the demon still kills. No.
Yeah, I was gonna say the demon would still kill.
Demon still kill. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
If the poisoner wants to come out and let us know that they poisoned, they could figure this out.
I mean, it's possible that if it's a Poppy Grower game and the poisoner poisoned the demon because they have a claim from the demon that seems like it's something you want to poison.
Yeah, but there's no reasons not to die on the script.
Final
He's
call.
Probably
I mean,
pit hag.
I suppose technically the demon could be puzzle drunk.
All right, Emma.
Ugh,
Actually,
poor demon.
No,
If
no,
the
no. There's no
person-
actually there.
I have another question for the storytellers.
Sure.
If the person, if it's a Little Monster game and the person holding Little Monster at the moment is puzzle drunk, does that mean that Little Monster is also drunk and therefore cannot kill?
No.
Okay.
No. Little Monster acts independently of the person that they're holding, or the person that's holding it. If that person is drunk or poisoned, they have no ability, but Little Monster still does. Conversely, if a courtier picks Little Monster, the Little Monster holder is still sober and healthy, but the Little Monster is drunk.
It's essentially it's a 13th token.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say 5 seconds, or else I'm going through with this.
From today, I'm more likely to trust Day.
Day,
based on
what
the
is
conversation
your
I had with them?
What is your preferred method of execution?
Choking on the pizza that I just got.
Oh no, I don't want that to actually happen. I'm gonna say that the metaphorical pizza of life and its cosmic pepperoni get to you, and time is just up because this is some kind of weird cosmic coincidence where there is such a thing as a cosmic pepperoni. You die, or should I say you are executed, but you do not survive. Everybody go to sleep. All right. Well,
okay, so we had some discussion about what happens if Ryback tries to put Little Monster back into play in chat. Mulbach has pointed out that, in a sense, Little Monster is still technically in play. It's just a dead token, similar to any other demon change that would have happened.
Oh, very interesting. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah, so I think there's two things that we could decide. One is that Ryback can never put Lil Monster back in play because there's no way to target Lil Monster and make it not Lil Monster. Two is we could tell Ryback if he tries to do that, essentially like, we're going to let this happen, but it's going to be delayed by a day. So on this night, when you make the Lil Monster, nothing is going to happen in terms of any of the players changing, but tomorrow night, we will ask you who you would like to turn into the Little Monster, and then they will hold the token. So basically, it just like any other demon change, where if you had, a dead demon that's a certain demon type, and you pit hag them into a different demon type, then you can put the type of demon they were back into play the next night. So it takes 2 nights to do it. We could tell him that if he wants Little Monster back into play, we're going to delay it so that it takes 2 nights to do it.
Personally, I'm a fan of just telling him it's not coming back. The token's dead.
Sure.
It's still in play, and you're not getting it back because you know that it's already in play. It's just dead.
Right, yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's fine. I'm fine with that ruling as well. It's less complicated for sure.
Yeah. Well, let's see what he wants to do. Hello.
Hello.
What would you like to do?
Let's turn P from PTTV into
Yeah.
Scarlet Woman, please.
P from PTTV into the Scarlet Woman.
Yep, thank you.
Thank you very much. Hello, Aiden.
Hello.
Please choose a player to kill.
Let's go for Resnora, please.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm going to head back up to the rotting cabin for a little bit just to make sure that Jason doesn't think that that's all that's happening in the night. I think maybe a little delay for Jason would be nice.
That's fine. I mean, I also run, I'll do things out of order sometimes. Like any roll that goes after the demon, most of them can be run in any arbitrary order because their information doesn't depend on anybody else's information. It only depends on like whether they're alive or dead, right? So only the meta information of like chambermaid or mathematician really has any need to specifically go last. And even then, a lot of times you can, with chambermaid at least, you can be forward looking with it and it's fine.
To Langy's point, should it be a jinx? I think that the case of starting Lil Monster pit hagged to die and then being attempted to be brought back is a little corner casey even for a Jinx, but I do think that if someone, like even for like a mastermind or something like that, it should be made aware of the fact that the little monster token is still in play once they die if the game continues for some reason, whatever reason it happens to be. I think that's something that could just be in the write-up of the little monster, which, as we know, doesn't exist yet and will probably be voluminous.
Yeah, I imagine it's going to be addressed in a write-up in some fashion. I don't know if they're going to jinx it or they're just going to, describe what happens or what, but it'll probably be there.
Or you could just delete it. That also works too. Just delete the little monster. Actually, no. If there's one demon, we all know that if there's one demon that needs to be deleted, it's the Zombul. Yeah, of course. All right, let's go to Jason.
So yeah, we need to go to Jason, and we also need to go to Emma tonight.
Right. Oh, we got to think about that. Let's give that some thought. Still alive?
Uh-huh.
Would you like to use your ability?
Yeah, I'm gonna use it tonight.
Who are you picking?
I don't know yet. Okay, I don't think it's Rez or Malashan. I talked to both of them again today. I don't think it's either of them. I don't think it's one of the kings. I don't think it's Dan adamantly was not the damsel. I think it's Emma, Art, or Patters. Emma's claiming a different outsider.
Bing bang.
I think it's Art or Patters. Oh,
Trombokim, thank you for the follow. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'm just gonna pick Art.
You got it. Thank you very much.
Right, thanks.
Who's next? He did it!
We did do it. So that means we have a couple of decisions to make. One is who we're showing Emma, and two is what we're making Art.
Yeah. I have a question. What if we turn Art into something, useful? The skeleton inside, we don't talk about that game. We turn Art maybe into, like, say, a noble or an Amni or something like that, but then we tell Emma that... No, we can't tell Emma that Art is an evil player. They're going to know immediately. I think we have to give Ryback.
Yeah, I almost feel like we do have to give one of the actual evils, and then after that, we need to start deviating. Art, I think, not Amni. So the evil Patters is bluffing Amni, Aiden is bluffing Choir Boy, and Ryback was planning on backing out into a Poppy Grower bluff. So I think that leaves us with Noble. We could do Lycanthrope, but I'd be more inclined towards Noble at the moment.
I have a thought.
Yeah.
Why not Slayer?
Because there's a Slayer in play.
So
you can't become an in-play townsfolk?
Does it say that?
Yes.
It does say that? No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Huntsman.
Oh shit! It does. Okay. I read it. I saw it. Okay. I think we have to give Art Noble then.
Yeah, I think Noble is pretty good. So we need to give. Probably I would give Patters, Lycan, and Dan. Maybe Emma.
Day, Lycan, Dan.
No, Patters.
Oh, Patters, Lycan, Dan. Then do we give Emma Patters?
No, why would we be giving the bounty hunter straight into the noble pings?
That's probably a good point.
Whichever of Patters
to solidify
or
they're not the
one that I
host.
think we put into the noble.
Okay, so we're gonna put a known on Ryback. We are going to put a where's that no ability token? There we go. We are gonna put a known on Ryback. We're gonna put a noble on Patters. We're gonna put a noble on Dan, and we're gonna put a noble on Lycan. You said.
Yeah, because I think Evil's best frame job potentially is going to be Lycan. I don't know if they are thinking that or not, but I think it's fine. I don't want to give Aiden because Aiden is bluffing Choir Boy and is going to be paired in with Lycan.
Emma is poisoned.
So I don't want them in. I don't want them in a noble or bounty hunter known information quite yet.
Emma is poisoned, yes, but however, Evil's literal only chance is for Emma to trust their info.
That is correct. So I
That
think
is
we need to give true
none of
info
this
right
other
now.
shit matters as long as
Yeah.
for Evil, as long as Emma trusts their info.
Yeah, so if Emma can trust that Ryback is evil, and then we get Ryback dead, then I think we need to go into showing Lycan, because Lycan and Aiden are almost certainly like Aiden's alignment is the same as Lycan's in a world where Aiden is actually a choir boy. So if Lycan is evil, then Aiden would be evil as well. So I think that is the information that makes sense right now. So
we also don't have to give living players for the noble.
No, we don't. But we're not going to do that right now for a bounty hunter. Oh, you mean for a noble? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying like we can give Bruce, like we can give Patters, Dan, and Bruce.
Good, but why would we?
Because they still don't know if Bruce was evil.
Sure, but I don't think that makes a lot of sense. I think
right.
Patters, Lycan, and Dan, and then the bounty hunter known on Ryback is what we should stick with.
All right, we'll do that. This is where, and again, 2 Pound Turtle, yes, you're 100% correct. I'm always trying to break the game. That's kind of my thing. Let's go to Art. Hey, buddy.
Hi.
Guess what?
Well, I mean, it could be a couple of reasons why you're here. It could just be here to say, hey, hey, I haven't seen you in a long time. How you doing? And I'd be like, yeah, good. You could be here to tell me I'm the demon, and you could be here to tell me I'm a new character.
Well, I can tell you 2 things. Yes, we haven't seen you in a while. It's great to see you. Actually, we can tell you a 3rd thing. I'll tell you the 2nd thing. This is a great script. I'm really glad you're here for the play of it.
Oh, I'm glad you feel it's good.
And thirdly, you are the noble.
Well, that's great.
I'll give you your noble pings, which are Patters, Dan, and Lycan.
Patters, Dan, Lycan. Thank you.
And also, it's great to have you back. How about that?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll end on that note.
Good note. I appreciate you.
Still alive?
Hello. How's it going?
I'm going to give you Ryback.
Ryback. Fascinating.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. I think we can send him back. We've wasted enough time.
Yep, I agree.
Good morning, town. It's an exciting day. Despite the fact that people don't want to get their takeaway through this app anymore, it does have the best rates, and it doesn't actually charge extra for long distance orders or late night orders. So someone decided to order something really late last night because they were just really fiending for nachos, let's say. And they clicked the app and God, it just died on the spot. And of course it was Reznor.
You should have said it was Dick. I'm not gonna want nachos. Late at night, I'm gonna want Dick.
But would you order?
Oh,
I was gonna say, would you order that off the app? Never mind. We're just gonna move on.
There's no ketchup.
Dan, let's talk.
Okay.
Art, can we talk?
Sure, let's go, Emma.
Lycan, can we talk?
Yeah. How do you feel about dying?
How do I feel about dying?
Mhm.
Not great.
Did you tell me the truth?
I mean, look, I told you what I had to tell you to potentially gain the Slayer ability because it was
Okay, that's cool. I'm the Slayer. That's why I was being weird with you, because you hard claimed Slayer to my face.
fake. You should have known.
Yesterday I had you down as Pixie. Day 1 I had you down as Minion. Yesterday I had you down as Pixie. So.
Yeah. So.
That's cool though. I haven't used it yet, so.
Well, then I will just keep going around and
just keep claiming Slayer. Yeah, just keep claiming.
Let's focus on something else.
That was funny. Lycan, Patters, Dan. This is all quite fascinating.
Yeah, it's interesting for sure.
Isn't exactly surprising.
And
that it does to exist. Also, there is also a mutant and a damsel, who, and any other outsider that doesn't want to get Fangu jumped to that may also jump for a claim. It may also be a double claim. So
don't suss too much into double claims as of right now. Basically, is what you're saying.
Seriously, Tamina, how fucking dare you make me the Pixie mad as my spouse's role? How very dare you?
First off, bold of you to assume that I would actually care enough to actually engineer that. And secondly, I didn't engineer it, the randomizer did, and we all just kind of had a good chuckle about it.
Okay, so there we go.
You thought I would do that on purpose?
You absolutely would for funsies.
I actually would. Yeah, it's a good point. But
yeah. So.
But I didn't. The point is, I didn't, and I have proof that I didn't. You're just gonna have to trust me for now.
But also, thank you for confirming Mouse's lair. All right, I'm gonna go. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Cool.
I didn't actually do that though.
Okay, well, hopefully whoever's the damsel doesn't get minion guessed then.
Well, that's okay. I mean, damsel's hard. But, I mean, hey, you have to take your shot sooner or later, so you made an educated guess. One way or the other, it was the right thing to do.
So Art lied?
Art lied to you. I'm sorry.
Scumbag. Okay, so you got Rybot.
I did get Rybot.
Okay. Oh, God, I don't know how we could get you another name.
I'm going to work on it. It's okay. I'm going to figure something out.
I trust you wholeheartedly.
Yeah. Okay. Any idea what your ability is?
I think it has something to. I learned yesterday that it has something to do with townsfolk.
Cool. Have you made your guess yet today?
No, I have not.
All right, then I'm gonna bounce. You can do that. Thanks and bye.
Thanks. Patters is mad at me for claiming his role, which I find funny.
I mean, part of being a mutant is that that's going to happen. That's kind of the whole point of the character.
Yep, which is why I'm not pushing on him, but at the same time, because I'm technically claiming something else, but I'm having fun with it.
Okay.
I got a yes last name.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Expect strongly we have a pit hag somewhere in this game.
Yeah, I think pit hag makes the most sense for the no-kill knight.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I agree. All right.
Well,
Sounds
all right.
good.
Bye.
Thank you.
I'd love your assistance in that if you're okay with it.
Sure, I'm the puzzle master.
You're the puzzle master? Okay, I did hear there was a puzzle master floating around, so. And you're the first outsider that I've seen, so that tracks.
Well, most outsiders are probably hiding because
yeah. Well, I mean, my guess would be Bruce right now, but you don't have to buy that. I don't know where else it would be. Okay. Good luck. Thank you,
Bruce.
Tomato, could you stick around?
I sure can.
I'm pretending to guess Bruce's puzzle drunk, and you're trying to tell me the name Ryback. Wow, that's weird.
It's amazing how that worked out.
It is amazing how that worked out. Thank you.
Yep.
I'm the amnesiac, and I know there's another one out there. My question has been, so I received no information night one. I asked, is it to do with nominations? I got cold. Night two, I received virgin. I asked, is it to do with evil players? I got cold. Day three, I asked, is it to do with in-play characters? So that's today. I got warm, but not there from Navean. So close, but not so, like, you know what I mean? And I got noble last night.
Got you. So you got no information, then you got virgin, then you got noble.
Correct.
And you got a warm when you guessed, and something to do with in-play characters.
Yes.
Interesting.
You beat around the bush a little bit.
I usually do. I usually try to give at least twos because I don't know anything, and it's a lot better than like backing yourself into a creepy hard claim. So
Reznor, really quick, now that Chad is here, quick question.
yeah.
What is your favorite penis-shaped object that isn't a penis?
Okay, it's partially penis shaped, and it is my penis chocolate mold because then I can make chocolate penises. And I actually have this, and I've actually done it to give to a friend, because he kept saying, "Give me that chocolate cock." About it's a weird thing. It was about a Pokemon. It was this whole weird thing, but it was like a fun thing to make me laugh. He kept saying, "Give me that chocolate cock." So I was like, one day I'm gonna make you one, and then I did, and now I have the mold, so I could just
That's incredible.
feasibly make myself one whenever I want one.
I like to think of myself as more of a white chocolate cock personally, but
I like how Tomato waited on the dragon to near the end of this, so that was very nice.
I need to make one with like a cream filling.
Oh, that'd be great. Would you mail me a chocolate cock?
I absolutely would mail you a chocolate cock.
Oh, I want a chocolate dick. Let's
Yep.
do it.
Glad that we have that soundbite now too. That's
Drag
great.
me. Drag
Someone
me,
clip
Tomato.
that.
Or at least.
All right,
so-
everybody's back.
This game
Interesting.
was the best game of my life for absolutely nothing related to gameplay.
Yeah.
I guess real quick, what I was going to say is that we know that there are 2 or 3 minions living out there still.
Yep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Anyway, nominations are open.
Emma nominates Ryback.
Emma nominates Ryback. Why?
I'm the puzzle master. At Day's request, I guessed that Bruce was puzzle drunk and was told the name Ryback. So I think we could clear this world.
Ryback.
Wait, what?
That is a perfectly sensible rationale. Town's going to have to weigh the good of clearing that world versus the harm of taking me off the board with 9 alive.
Okay. We would need 5 for this to pass.
Dan, you're in double claim with Ryback.
I'm aware.
I have
What
fully
do you mean you're
support
aware?
this.
I talked to Ryback.
Well, you're in double claim with me as well.
I think
I
this
know.
is a good.
Oh, okay. Right. It's
The
Dan.
fact that we're not getting the votes on this is very
Yeah, this is
yeah,
suspicious.
that's
Yeah.
super suspicious.
3's not enough.
Paz nominates Dan.
Patters nominates Dan. Why?
Dan's in a double claim with me. Dan's in a double claim with Ryback. You can't be in a double claim with 2 people.
How do you feel about that, Dan?
I can be in a double claim with how many people I want.
You won't look
Patters, you
good
should have known
because of
that
it.
better than anyone.
So, Patters, I don't know
Well,
if you know this, but here in America, we
Oh.
could say whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah, and here and there in America, saying what you
Under
want has
bounty
consequences.
No. That's the thing. Americans, for us, there are no consequences. We had 4 years that proved that between 2016 and 2021. Let's see if we can get 5 votes.
What's the math on that again, Debated? 2016 through 2021?
Technically,
I don't
2017
think
to
this-
2021.
I don't think
Yeah,
this
is
a
a
good kill at all.
heavy lift.
I do not
Is
think
it?
this
Because we
a good
didn't get
kill.
any votes on Ryback.
Yeah, we got no
Yeah, but
votes on
I don't-
Ryback, but yeah.
Well, I got
There's
a
not
different
enough.
claim from Dan than you, Patters. So I don't. I don't.
Dan's
think that
Dan's in a double claim with me and in a double claim with Ryback.
Malashan claims Slayer and shoots Ryback.
What's your weapon of choice?
The Badger Bolt.
The Badger Bolt. Well, we had a Dog-a-Bolt and a Badger Bolt. So this time we load... let's go with some North American badgers. Nice, just really angry New World badgers that will just rip testicles off, and we load them up and fire them towards Ryback. And they go right past Ryback. There is no effect.
PETA would like to speak to this town, please.
Whispers are
Jason-
closed, Art.
Jason will nominate Patters.
Jason nominates Patters. Why?
They're in a double claim, and I've heard that there's also potentially an evil ping on them.
And how do you feel about this, Patters?
Yeah, there's an evil ping on me. There's also an evil ping on Dan. There's also an evil ping on Ryback. No, sorry, somebody else. Yeah, I mean, I was the one who, I told you that Dan's in 2 double claims. If you wish to execute me, you can. Dan's voting on it, so for what it is worth, there you go. I'm happy to be cleared. I'm not the demon.
Okay, we would need 5 for this to pass.
It's frustrating that people are voting on. If this gets the votes, including me, then it is what it is. But like, it's very annoying. Nah, no, thank you.
4's not enough. Patters is
Didn't
safe.
see that. Saw that one coming.
Yeah.
No one's on the block. Gonna end the day in 10 seconds.
That's not our character for me as a good player, by the way.
We should kill someone.
Is it,
Have I nominated? Did I nominate Dan?
You nominated Ryback, I think? Or was it Dan?
5.
you nominate Dan.
4.
Okay.
Someone
Dan.
nominated.
Lycan nominates Malashan.
2. Lycan nominates Malashan. Why?
Spence Slayer. If you want to kill someone, here we go. Town doesn't lose
Malashan.
anything.
There's other than the fact that it's a good vote, there's no reason not to do this.
We would need 5 for this to pass.
Someone said we should kill someone, so
I I have a better nomination than this. If somebody will nominate that for me. Yeah, this is not a good kill. This is a very bad kill. We should
Yeah,
not do this.
I think this is a bad kill now.
Yeah, it feels like
I'll
a
put my hand
bad
down.
one.
I won't kill him.
Will someone nominate Aiden for me?
5.
Dan nominates Aiden.
Dan nominates Aiden. Why?
I was told that this was a good nomination.
Aiden, you might have a mic issue there.
Hold
Aiden.
on.
Oh, there you are.
Hello. Oh, hello. Sorry,
We can hear you.
I was saying a lot of things. I was trying to nominate someone when someone's under-nominating. I'm a bad kill. Specifically, 2 people know as to why that is. And for now, your best option is to keep me alive.
We would need 5 for this to pass.
I'll vote for you, Rez.
Thank you.
Yeah, people I think I'm evil aren't voting on this.
Yeah.
5 is enough. Aiden's on the block. 5.
Tomato,
Yeah.
I realized that there's a damsel in the script, so in order to provide safety for the minions, I'd like to declare minion and pick Patters as a damsel.
Heard.
Who said that?
Art.
It was Art.
Art.
5, 4.
Aiden nominates Art.
Aiden nominates Art. Why?
Is that slightly sus? I don't want to die. I like to be alive for at least a couple more days. Then you can think about executing me. But we just had a damsel pick from an apparent minion. So yeah, I've given Town the other option to do this.
Art?
I'm trying to create a town of inclusivity here, Aiden. I believe that we welcome everyone here, and so we provide cover for plenty of good characters by claiming Slayer when we're not. So why shouldn't we do the same thing for the minions out there?
Yeah, or like when everyone says, I'd like to juggle, da-da-da-da, and Juggler's not even on the script.
Yeah.
Same idea.
100%.
Especially when you get a Juggler 5, a real Juggler 5, like me, and
Exactly.
Art. We would need 5 for
mainly
this
you.
to pass.
The only way
I would tie.
I'm gonna stay alive is by saying what I am. I'm the choir boy. Evil can frame me if they want.
Yeah, I don't think this is good, and that we really shouldn't let this get close to tying. Mal.
Mal particularly.
Got a little pointed there, but sure. All right, so that's only 3 votes. We would need. I'm going to end the day in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aiden, what's your preferred method of execution?
A sigh of annoyance.
A sigh of annoyance. Well, one sigh of annoyance is hardly lethal. However, the entire town encircles you, and all at once sighs in annoyance.
Down. I want to hear it. I want to hear your sighs. Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Especially because Aiden is executed but does not die. Everybody go to sleep.
Oh,
See, those were real annoyed sighs at the end there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. All right. So, they know something's happening now.
Yep.
Well, that's a thing that happened.
It sure is.
All right. Let's see how Ryback wants to handle this. Oh, that's a thing that happened.
It is. Well, I think people already suspect a pit hag world. Like in getting information on players. Let's turn Lycan into the barber, please.
Lycan into the barber. You've got it. Thank you very much. Hey, Lycan.
Hey.
I'm here to inform you that you are now the barber.
Oh.
Yes, it was not
Okay.
exciting news. It was just news.
Yeah, I was like, wait, there's not enough dead people. Why am I getting woken up?
How did 7 people die? No, unfortunately, you're just the barber.
Yeah, I was thinking, wait, is it Pit Hag? No, okay. Well, okay, cool.
All right.
I mean,
Thank you very
I
much.
predicted I wasn't going to make it. Guess I was right. Thank you.
So apparently Dan's just claiming mutant in night chat.
Yep. So we could execute him now and announce an execution at night, or we can wait till the morning and execute him in the morning, or we can just leave it alone and make the town execute Dan on the chance that maybe he's a leech host.
I think the most outsidery thing we could do is give Aiden a kill first and then execute Dan.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I don't think we should execute Dan at this moment. We'll see who Aiden kills, and then we'll think about maybe executing him pretty much right at the start, or leaving him alive and letting town think maybe that's a leech host. We should kill it.
Hello.
I'm keeping an eye on chat and I've seen something. If a mutant is in play, and they say they're the mutant but in the night, how?
Well, everything is up to storyteller discretion, but provided that that's actually true, a nighttime execution could occur, in which we just execute that person and announce publicly that that person was executed in the middle of the night. The madness break just happens, whenever the STs decide to put it through, if that's the case. But it could happen at night.
I'm not sure what to think of that. Okay. I'll put him down for mutant for now. It might just be silly things. But Puzzle Master claim, which I've apparently leech poisoned, which is hilarious. Let's leave the king alive. Go for FM Jason, please.
Choosing FM Jason. Awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So now we can announce that Jason is dead.
Yeah, and actually I think that's a really great kill for Evil, because Jason and Art are going to be backing each other up since Art turned, but also it means Jason is definitely not the leech host because Art turned, so...
And then we can decide from there whether or not we want to actually kill Dan in the morning.
Yeah, I think we can wait and see how the day goes. They know that they're going to be hunting for a leech host now, so not killing a mutant means that it might waste town's execution on Dan at some point. But also, killing a mutant immediately means that town loses an entire day.
Right, which is incredibly valuable.
Yeah, and also, it means that... so what could end up happening, the worst case scenario for Evil, I think, is that we go through the day, they decide to leave Dan alone for now and kill into known evil of Ryback, because everybody thinks Ryback is evil. And then the mutant, having come out as mutant, hasn't done anything yet. So I'm slightly, I don't know. I don't know which way I fall on this fence. I think either side of the fence is a good call. And I will leave it up to you which way.
We're going to find out. So let's bring him back and see what happens. Hello, everybody! I would like to announce that Jason has died in the night.
Finally, thank you.
Jason, you wouldn't happen to be the barber now, would you?
No.
Or not now the king?
No, absolutely not. I was the damsel, so I'm glad.
Okay, well, I'm the barber now. I got barber swaps. Or pit hag.
I was just kidding. I was not the damsel.
And what are you
Ryback
now?
and Dan.
I am the
please
barber.
talk.
Yes.
Sir Patters.
Noms in 5 minutes, come back at 44 past.
I was thinking that the person who died last night probably was the...
Executed today, because they know that I outed as mutant because we found out there was a leech in the game.
Okay.
So I'm happy to get executed today, but they're not going to execute me off of that.
Right. Why don't you think they're going to execute? That's so weird.
Because...
Are you a noble ping?
Maybe. I don't know.
Yes, Dan is a noble ping. I'm in a noble ping. Lycan is a noble ping.
Interesting.
I thought it was Bruce in the noble ping.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, the information I have is that, I was told that one of the kings is a noble ping, and obviously I know who the kings are. So
you know the full details of this conversation, Batters.
Yes.
Interesting.
And also,
hello, everybody. Dan is executed. Everybody go to sleep.
Oh, for fuck's sake,
Yeah,
Dan!
I knew that was coming.
Yep. It was time.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You doubled down.
Definitely a good choice to make. It takes the day away from town. It removes the opportunity for town to choose between killing Ryback and giving Emma more information, or killing Dan as a possible host. So yeah, I think that was a good call.
Bruce is saying confirmed good. Not necessarily. They could have just pit-hagged an evil player into the mutant.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, it could be a pit hag sacrificing themselves.
Yeah. I mean,
Or
it's
their
not the
fellow
worst
minion.
play.
Yeah. Yeah.
But hey, we
that's
took an
fair.
entire day away from town. Let's see what happens. Hello.
Let's turn Day into the king, please.
You turn Day into the king. So you're just to make sure you're choosing a dead player.
I am taking those version rings and giving them back into the bag.
Gotcha. All right.
Yep,
Thank you very much. Good morning. Or good evening.
Hello.
You are now the king.
I'm now the king. Cool.
You're still dead.
Am I still evil, I assume?
You are still evil, yes.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Smart move.
Hello, Aiden.
No.
Please kill a person.
I think I heard Lycan say he's been made into the barber. Do I want to switch things around? Let's go kill Lycan, please.
You get a barber swap.
Okay. I'm there. I've got to reread the barber. I think I know what it means. I just need to double check. Oh. Oh no, you died there. Not another demon. So I can choose myself.
I mean,
you can choose yourself because you are not another demon. You are
another.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
dyslexic mind has just gone into a panic attack. I'm so sorry after reading that.
No, you're fine.
I'm gonna switch me and Patters, please.
You and Patters.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, congratulations. You are now the Scarlet Woman.
Okay, that's not terrible.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Patters from Patters TTV.
What the damn hell?
You are now the Leech.
Why?
I mean, I don't know. Do you collect checks
Reasons.
from the government? Are you a landlord?
All right.
Well, you do get to pick a host.
Okay. Go with Emma.
You pick Emma. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
I don't like this.
This is how things happen.
All right.
And that is the night. That's it.
An interesting choice to pick the same host. Malishon makes for a decent potential host kill, so I think it makes sense not to pick Malishon. I don't know if the evil team really knew about the plan to turn Lycan into Barber. Like, I don't know how filled in everybody is on what other evils are doing.
Right.
So I think really the best choices were probably going to be either Emma, Art, or Aiden. But in the world of Lycan's obviously going to come out as a dead barber, so they might end up killing Aiden to test it, right? See whether he's swapped or not.
Yeah.
So I really think that probably the best choices were Emma or Art.
I mean, Art was a perfect
Maybe
choice.
Ryback, because I think everybody doesn't think that Ryback is the host, but the problem is I think they also think that Ryback is the pit hag. So they might go for Ryback tomorrow to get demon changes out of the way.
Yeah. Well, I think evil is still in control, but I don't know. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
I hit the wrong button. Everybody mark it on your bingo cards. Now we're gonna hit the right button.
Oh, that was random.
Now everybody's back. Awesome. Congratulations. Lycan is dead.
Yep.
Nominations.
Well, that was coming from a mile away.
Noms in, let's say, 4 minutes. Come back at 49.
Don't know why I did that.
Can we chat?
Who?
Day.
I thought you did.
Malishon, can we
Okay,
finish the
well-
conversation?
Yeah, let's talk.
Emma, can I join that?
Interesting. Okay.
Why do you ask?
No reason.
Okay.
Okay. What are you? You're the king?
No.
No.
I'm something that should be dead by now.
You're
In every sense of the word.
The Zombual?
No.
I hope you're not the damsel.
No.
I hope you're not the damsel, because that would suck.
No,
but
I'm
I'm not a minion.
No, I'm not the damsel. I am something that I think is better than a king. It's more balanced than a magician.
Oh shit, you're the poppy grower.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm surprised I'm
okay.
not dead.
Yeah.
So in this conversation, I would say, Patters, based on the claim you have given me, you are likely a good host candidate.
I'd argue the same. Actually, no, I wouldn't, because, well, do you want to say your info?
Yeah, absolutely. I am the noble. My pings were Patters, Lycan, and Dan.
Oh no. Yeah, you're the leech host.
I'm very much a leech host candidate. Sure.
Yeah, because I'm good. Dad is confirmed good. Like and die in the night.
Agreed. I mean, 2 out of the 3 things there are certainly leaning towards being true. Whether or not you're good or not is still debatable.
Or to get a free kill. So that's my guess as to what's
So they're
happening
trying to make us. They're trying to chill nominations, I guess.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And as I said, I thought, because especially with Lycan dying, when I saw King Token, I thought they just swapped us. But that's clearly not what happened.
Well, the good news is, I guess, if you're saying you were pit hag last night, if that's what you're saying,
Or Barber swapped with a real king, but Lycan was the only other king claim.
Right. Well, let's work under the pit hag theory. We have 1 day to get a nom off, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. All right. I guess that's where it is.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Who died last night?
Lycan.
Light the barber.
The barber died last night.
Yeah.
So likely there was a
newly
new
minted
host
barber.
picked last night.
So either there was or there wasn't, and it's like a ruse to throw us off.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. We can't know that one way or the other.
Is Ryback the best kill if we think they are the pit hag?
It's not a bad kill, but it doesn't get us close to winning the game.
It
But if
stops
we're-
us
tell
losing
us-
the game.
So here's the problem I have. I think all 3 starting evils, not counting Day as the evil townsfolk, are left alive. So, and Patters, you're probably one of them. You or Art's one of them. So,
Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It means that there will be more bloodshed. Nominations are open.
Can I get a storyteller consultation?
Sure.
Tra-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. I'm just
Ho, 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 ho,
wasting
ho.
time, I guess. No new info. Outplay characters colder than yesterday. Thank you.
You're welcome.
In the king last night.
I'm pretty sure you're the evil virgin at this point because I have Ryback down as the
I
pit hag.
promise you, I swear up and down, I am the king.
They
Malachar
put
nominates-
version into play.
Malachar
They want to put
nominates
version
Aiden.
into play at the end.
Malashan, tell me why.
Worst case scenario, Aiden is still the leech. He doesn't die. We're on 6. We get down to 5, and we've learned that the host hasn't moved. Middle case scenario, we kill a minion. Best case scenario, they thought we wouldn't do this, and Aiden is now the host. All things are good results for us.
Aiden?
I love playing out at evil.
You would need 3 for this to pass.
Let's waste another day.
If Day is telling the truth, the pit hag's going to put a version in play.
I don't want to use that many dead. Okay, well we've now used quite a few dead votes on this.
I mean, I think that there are, like you said, there's 3 living evils.
5
which
is enough?
means
Yeah.
They could just tie at 3.
Aiden's on the block.
It's true.
Any other nominations?
I'm just concerned that we're looking at a scenario where we might be going towards final day due to. Actually, wait. Okay, I have to think about this. If the pit hag puts a virgin in play tonight, let's assume Aiden is still the leech. We execute him, no one dies. That's like technically best for us because that means as many players as possible are alive. Virgin goes into play via pit hag. The demon's going to kill someone. We're down to 5. Virgin self-noms, down to 4. Demon kills, down to 3. There's a chance the game's just over.
So here's my feeling, my gut feeling on this, and it could be wrong, is that if Aiden is not still the leech, then they would have swapped with the pit hag, and so we would be killing the pit hag right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to say final call for
fine.
nominations.
This is absolutely fine. This is brilliant.
Either Aiden's the pit hag and no one dies today, or Aiden's still the leech and we learned that, or in the best of all worlds, Aiden's the leech host now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Aiden, what is your preferred method of execution?
Another sigh of annoyance.
All right, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Aiden.
That was really good. Well done, everybody. Aiden is executed and does not survive. Go to sleep.
Oh,
Night.
There you go. Pretty sure Ryback's making someone the virgin, probably themselves. I don't really know how else this is going to play out, but we shall see.
Yeah, that's certainly the plan that he was setting up. I don't know why they think that Aiden would have swapped specifically with the pit hag.
I don't know
Like,
where that's coming from either. No,
they know that both of the minions are alive. Like, everybody's got the right evil team, and it's just about finding the host. So, like, could have just swapped with whoever the other minion was, and that's exactly what happened.
Let's find out.
So this pit hag's about
So
to
wait, okay, here's the thing. It comes down to a race tomorrow. Because if Emma nominates Ryback before Ryback can nominate Ryback, then good wins.
Yes. So Ryback's gonna have to do it real fucking fast.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. All right, let's go to Ryback. I think I know, but I'm going to ask anyway.
Well, I'm certainly not putting a virgin in play at this point after that shit. I'm going to turn myself into the snake charmer, please.
Into the snake charmer. Awesome.
Thank you.
By the way, you are now the snake charmer. You are evil.
Yep. Thank you.
Thank you. Please choose a player.
Shit.
Not a player. We don't have anyone named shit in the Grim.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
That's fine.
Tough choice.
You wanna vocalize it for the peeps?
Yeah, sorry. So my choices, in my mind, sync, make good players make a difficult choice already. Don't sync, narrow down the leech choices to. They know it's a leech, so depends who they go for. I have no idea what Emma is. I have no idea what Marshall is. They know Ryback is evil, so they're most likely going to kill Ryback tomorrow. Or they think Ryback is a minion, and they don't kill Ryback tomorrow. Resnora, I'm going to kill Resnora.
You're going to sink into Resnora?
Yeah, I think it's the best choice.
Okay.
Gives me the most avenues.
Thank you very much. Bad news, buddy.
What's up?
I fucked up. You are still the pit hag.
I already told him.
I got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Pat.
All right. So they just gave good a day.
They did, yeah.
But they're going to suspect that it's pit hag demon shenanigans.
Yeah. That's one thing that can happen when evil doesn't coordinate, which sometimes they get stuck not doing late in the game because good is narrowing in so hard. Like, I think probably what would have been best for evil at this point is just for all of them to just be like, yeah, okay, I'm evil. What are you going to do about it? And then just like openly gone and chatted with each other to make their plans.
Yeah.
Because I think combined, they might have been able to figure out that they could just get a win by, coordinating the kill and turning into a virgin to self-nominate. But, they just didn't get there. And that happens sometimes.
Maybe they'll do it today. Who knows? All right, let's bring him back. Good morning, town. For the sake of brevity, I will stop doing narrations, but I will inform you that nobody died last night.
God damn it.
Can I get a storyteller conversation?
You have 2 minutes.
It's a fake one. Just coming up with ideas that maybe give me a little more time. So it's been nominations cold, evil players cold, in-play characters warm but not there, out-of-play characters colder than yesterday. I've learnt Virgin Noble Snake Charmer Pit Hag.
It's been fun.
Shit. I literally don't know where I go from there. And maybe it makes me look the leech host.
What if I showed you Heretic?
That would be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Damsel.
There you go.
Okay, so I say damsel. What is the question? Where do I go from here? That is the question. All right. I'll leave for now and I'll just come up with it on the spot, I guess.
Cheers.
That they sink a kill to simulate a pit hag demon change because I'm the host and they think that I was onto that. Because I was kind of thinking I was the host.
Maybe. Honestly, I think especially because I said in chat last night that as far as I'm concerned, you're confirmed good.
Yep. I was thinking.
Hello, everybody. Time is up. Nominations are open.
We know that Aiden is evil, right? So, and I strongly suspect that Day is evil. So that means we have 2 dead evil players. that means that there should be 2 living evil players, which means we have 3 living good players. We should be able to get the votes,
They would have
or
to use
waste
a dead vote.
or waste dead evil votes.
We also have to explore the possibility that last night was not a demon change. It was a sync to make us think there was a demon change, and that we still have a host, and that host is still a good player. So
I agree.
let's keep that out there.
Or we have a self-hosting leech.
Or we have a self-hosting
What?
leech.
Hatters?
The
In all
El
three of those worlds,
Clasico.
in all 3 of those worlds, we hang right back up.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's hard. It's yeah.
Like, in
I
what
think
world am I the host?
Self-hosting leech.
Yeah.
Or
Is
it's
that
just,
on brand for me? Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
or it's just not a it's not a leech anymore because it changed, and you could just be Fango.
In the interest of time, I'm going to push the living players for nominations. I'll give you 10 seconds.
Emma nominates Ryback.
Emma nominates Ryback. Why?
I think he's certainly evil. I'd like to kill an evil player. And he may be the demon. At worst, he's the pit hag, and we're missing.
Ryback.
And I think our outsiders are dead.
I'm completely innocent. I am not your demon. And with all the hands up, particularly among the living, I am not your host. I am something that, frankly, I should have died by now. It's a little suspicious. Maybe I am the host, but I don't know. I don't think so.
We would need 3 for this to pass. Six is enough. Ryback's on the block. This can be beaten. But I'm going to say 5 seconds.
I'm good with this.
We're gonna learn something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryback, how would you
Ryback.
prefer to be executed?
Chasing that dragon.
Nice. Definitely a little dark. We do a lot of sex references. We don't do a lot of drug references, but either way. Except for Wiederhorse. Wiederhorse we're down with. Ryback is executed and does not survive. Go to sleep. Well, we're giving Emma a name. Evil's best chance is to give a real name.
It is, but I also think that that's incredibly unfair to the good team.
You think so?
How are you supposed to have any indication that you're a leech host if the storyteller?
Oh, no.
doesn't give
I'm
you
not
any?
saying we do that. I'm saying that is Evil's best chance.
Oh, yeah, that's definitely Evil's best chance. If Emma gets just true info that everybody believes, then they're just going to sit there and be like, well, we don't think that you're the host. But that's why I think that it's not fair to the good team.
Well, I think I know what Patters is doing, but let's find out. Who's it going to be?
Art.
You choose Art.
I think Malachon is the damsel. And I think there's cover with that Slayer claim. That's my bet. That's my hope. I can't kill Emma, and if Malachon is the damsel, then if Emma's on the block, I can just call for minions to do their thing. Yep.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Boy.
So we have to give Malachon.
We don't have to. We can give a dead player.
Give a dead player.
We could, yeah.
What's the benefit of doing that?
It's not blatantly wrong information necessarily.
They've already seen
stops
Day.
Emma from getting a living information. Therefore, like, I think if we give Malachon, it's just blatantly Emma is poisoned, and
Okay.
I think everybody
Basically,
believes
we
that
don't want the
Emma's-
binary. We don't want either you're definitely poisoned or you're definitely sober.
Right. So Emma has gotten good information all game. So I think that Bruce is the right call, because Emma could have been poisoned on night 1 when seeing Day the Virgin, and Bruce could have just been the evil townsfolk who nominated a virgin.
The snow clone. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Like I honestly, I agree with Molbach. I think that we're in a very difficult situation where it feels like we're essentially just deciding the game, because if we give very obviously poisoned information, it's just Emma. And if we give very obviously not poisoned information, we haven't given a single hint from night 2 onwards of poisoned information, and neither one of those feels good.
This is snake soup all over again. This is us basically having to decide the game.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
I think Bruce at least creates a little bit of ambiguity. So I think that I understand Molybach, but I think that Navean's right in that at least creates some ambiguity.
Yeah. Well, I
All
don't
right.
think Molbach is disagreeing with us.
Okay. Well, I'll go to Emma. I have a new name for you.
Hello.
Your new name is Bruce.
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 That's funny. All right. Thank you.
Yep. All right. Let's send him back because we are stuck on time. Hello, everybody. Art is dead. This is your final 3. Nominations are open all day, but you don't have to nominate immediately, even though we are up against the clock.
All right. Emma or Mal?
I got the name Bruce last night.
What are you?
The
Could
bounty
you round
hunter.
robin?
Oh yeah, round robin.
If players are down, I can do a quick round robin.
Yeah.
Let's
Sure.
start. Let's start at the top. Aiden.
Choir
Move on.
boy.
Choir boy. Ryback.
Poppy grower.
Rez.
Pixie Husa Slayer.
Dan.
Mutant.
Day.
Starting virgin, now king.
Bruce.
Snake Charmer picked Emma on night 1 and then died.
Lycan.
Was the king turned into the barber at some point? Don't remember what night.
Jason.
I was your damsel.
Malashon.
Player.
Emma.
Bounty hunter. I got Day's name first, then Ryback's name, and last night I got Bruce's name.
Art.
Art, hello.
Oh, I'm sorry. I started this game as the damsel. I'm guessing the huntsman guessed me, or the pit hag turned me into the noble on night 3. I got the names Patters, Lycan, and Dan.
And Patters.
I'm the amnesiac. Day 1. I guessed it's something to do with nominations. Cold. Night 2, I learned virgin. Night 2, night 2, night 2 I learned virgin. Day 3. Fucking hell, sorry. Let me start again. So night 1 I learned nothing. Day 2. No. Night 1 I learned nothing. Day 1 I guessed nominations, I got cold. Night 2 I learned virgin. Night 2 I learned virgin. Day 2 I guessed evil players, I learned cold. Night 3 I learned noble. Day 3 I guessed in-play characters, I got warm but not there. Night 4 I learned snake charmer. Night 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, yep. I learned snake charmer. Day 4 I guessed owl play characters, I got colder than yesterday. Night 5 I learned pit hag. Then I guessed neighbors evil. I learned hot but missing something. Then I learned damsel. Then I guessed neighbors a demon. I got colder than yesterday, and I learned nothing since. Yeah.
And that was your round robin, brought to you by Wendy's and their 4 for 4, which in the state of Connecticut isn't even a 4 for 4 anymore. Living players.
Wait, I just have I have a question for Jason.
Yep.
So wait, are you claiming damsel or huntsman who guessed a damsel?
I am the huntsman. When I talked to Art, who was, I guess, that was the damsel, they did not confirm that they had gotten changed when I used it on them. So I was still claiming damsel there in case that there was a living damsel still.
Okay.
But I was not.
That is true. Jason told me he picked me.
Okay, no, I knew. Okay, I just wanted. Okay, cool. Okay, thank you.
Living players, I'm going to have to push you for a nomination.
And I agree with what Emma said. Like, it's Emma's info is wrong. So if we believe Emma started good, then Emma's either the host and it's still a leech, or there was a Fangu. Art's probably the Fangu.
What's Emma's info again?
Question.
Yep.
Oh wait, never mind. Then
we'd have a damsel, so Jason have to be evil. But Jason did say he picked me at one point.
Yeah, I did.
When you just add a damsel.
The starting evil team is Patters, Aiden, and Ryback.
Emma, what's your
What if
info
Bruce is
again?
evil?
Bruce could well be evil. If Bruce is evil, then there was a Protect Demon change. Patters is currently the Fangu. But because we killed Ryback, they couldn't make the outsider for him to jump to. But Patters caused Sunk the Kill to fake the demon change, in which case I think probably hosted. My info, Patters, is night 1 I was told Day. When we killed Day, I was told Ryback. When we killed Ryback, I was told Bruce.
Yep, sounds unreliable. Patters nominates Emma.
Patters nominates Emma. Why?
Their information is unreliable. They're probably the leech host. I'm not the leech. I don't know what's going on with Resnora and Malishon. Presumably they're backing each other up. But I'm not evil.
This is going to come down to votes.
So if Emma's information is unreliable, then that's where we go.
Emma?
Yep. I don't know if this is a bluff or a double bluff. I know patterns is.
We would need 2 for this to pass.
Any reason why, Patters, you didn't go for a storyteller consult today? Or did you, and I missed it?
What information am I going to gain from everything I've
We get-
specified
yeah.
earlier? Like, there's literally nothing, right?
4 is enough. Emma's on the block.
Conveniently, there's enough to tie it with amongst like.
Then
Yeah, there's
evil
then
players.
The good
Patterns,
then
Aiden, and Ryback. can
only
tie
only
it,
evil
and-
players are gonna vote here. So, Emma's a good shot.
So it's
is,
just whether.
If we nominate, they're going to tie it. So it's I think
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess we just.
Yep.
if we
You've
think
already-
Emma's the host, we just don't nominate. If we think it's just Padders is the Fangu,
Like we still don't nominate
then
because it would.
Well,
tie.
there are, well,
well we've got enough
for what
votes
it's,
to put it
for
on
what it's
Padders.
worth, there are more. If you think I am actually evil and not the leech, then you have good votes available to do it. Though
We have one
I
good
think.
We have one good.
What do you mean?
You have one.
We have
good
one
dead
good
vote.
dead vote.
We have Art's dead vote, which is clearly good. Day's dead vote,
Okay.
which may be good.
Emma
my
and
votes
Malishon,
are
I'm
good.
going to push you guys to see if you guys want to nominate.
I'm not going to nominate.
Uh,
I think we're likely to tie
yeah.
if I nominate.
Because good can only tie on its own, so evil.
All right,
Yeah.
well, if that's
Ryback
the
claims
case,
Minion and picks Malishon as damsel.
well, on that amazing note, coming in at the 11th hour, I can tell you that with what's about to happen right now, a team is going to win the game. And that team is not the team that is going to... Whatever, I'm just going to end the game. Emma is dead, and so is Patters. Congratulations to the good team.
God damn it.
Good game. Holy crap.
That was close. That was so close, you guys.
Okay,
I needed
well,
to leave.
let's talk about how that game went now that everybody is going to unclench a little bit. Let's start at the top with the fact that there is a dead token that you guys can't see right now. It is the token of the Lil Monster. So the starting game was Patters, your Scarlet Woman, Aiden, your Poisoner, and Ryback, your Pit Hag. 2 of those aren't even the case anymore. Ryback stayed the Pit Hag the entire game, and was able to give information that was able to, basically was able to do things for evil that was going to make things a little bit easier. And I think there were some backup plans, but they didn't end up quite working out. So on the first night, I think we kind of have to work backward, or we have to start from the beginning. So that was the Lil Monster. Ryback was actually holding the Lil Monster on day 1 from a hilarious, unanimous decision by all 3 of them all at once.
No, I didn't vote for myself.
Oh, I thought you did. But Patters and Aiden did immediately. It was hysterical. So Ryback was holding the Lil Monster on day 1. Bruce, you were Bruce, you were poisoned as the Snake Charmer on day 1, so even if you did pick, that was going to be it.
Oh God.
It wouldn't have mattered. And then as far as so that was the Snake Charm. Day was indeed your evil turned virgin. You guys sniffed that out. Day was made evil from the beginning because of Emma the bounty hunter. Emma was given Day as their first choice, and that was, that's how it went. Resnora was your pixie who saw Malishon the Slayer, which led to some very fun conversations. Lycan was your king who never gained king info, but did become the barber, which was fun. So Ryback, after everybody had started to die, once Day was already dead, Ryback set the chain into motion to turn Lycan into the barber, then turn Day into the king to get the virgin out of play, just as you guys had suspected. But Ryback eventually did not go through with that plan and kept on going with everything else. Dan was your mutant who said, and in so many words, "Oh, they're not going to execute me." Yeah, we did.
Mm.
Kind of had to. And then we had Jason, your huntsman, who did indeed say that they were going to use their ability on night 2 to find who the damsel was, but actually held out an additional night. And it's a good thing they did, because Art, your damsel, did become the noble on night 3, which bamboozled the evil team so that they had no idea where that damsel was. That information never made it to the evil team somehow, so they still kind of wanted to take the chance that the damsel was still in play. But Malishon was just your slayer, and that's how it worked. And Emma was indeed your bounty hunter, who was poisoned from night 2 onward. So they got a sober confirmation on day, but then were poisoned on night 2 once Ryback turned Aiden into the leech. Aiden then picked Emma. Emma then was still poisoned, but got Ryback as info, because at that point it literally came down to, if we give false information to the bounty hunter and Aiden is executed, they're going to know it's a leech, they're going to know there's a host, and they're immediately going to kill Emma. So we actually had to go along with getting true info at that point. Then the barber swap happened. Aiden swapped Patters and himself. Aiden became the Scarlet Woman. Patters became the Leech. Patters chose to continue hosting Emma. And then at the end of the game, once Art was dead and it came down to Emma, Malishon, and Patters, we basically had to give Emma a name, since we had just killed the previous person that was shown. And it was a situation where we said, well, we can give sober information and we can give it to Emma. And at that point, Emma has no reason to suspect that their info is poisoned. Or we can give it to Malishon, and then we said, if that's the case, then they're gonna basically know that they're poisoned at that point, because there was no way that they believed that they were not evil, because they thought they were gonna get Patters. So we decided to split the difference, and we said we're going to try to at least give a person who maybe was actually evil. We thought that was the best choice of not basically king making the game at that point. It was very tough, guys. I want you to know it was snake soup all over again, as I said. So it was a tough one. But that was your game of Monster Seeking Monster. Thank you, Art, for the script.
By judging by what you said, you basically, it's a rough position to be in, where you basically have to decide who wins or loses, really, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah. It feels a little bit like that, where you're like, well, if I give 2 obviously poisoned info, that's the game. If we give obviously unpoisoned info, that's probably also the game. So yeah, we split the difference. You know, the information of Day and Bruce has to be wrong somehow, and then it just becomes a question of, 1, is Emma evil and lying about it, or 2, like, which night was Emma poisoned on? Emma could have been poisoned on night 1, or could be poisoned now, and how do we tell the difference?
Yeah, I think that was a good call, because it definitely crossed my mind that, there was another demon change to, make a Fangu, and that Emma was actually just the puzzle master who had been Fangu jumped to.
I'll be right back, guys.
I called it, though. I called it that it was leech. They turned it into a leech from a little monster, and that's why there was no one died.
Yep.
I figured it out.